I got a Switch as a present. Didn't see that coming, but I'm very grateful for it. It also came bundled with Splatoon 2. Awesome! Or something. But I figured I'd tell you guys my opinion on this thing, because I had it for about a week now, I think. And very quickly on both of them, I like them. But first things first, about the Switch. It's pretty much the replacement for the Wii U, and I'm actually sort of impressed by it. The internal memory is kind of shit. I don't think there's too many games that actually gonna fit on it, so you're gonna have to buy micro SD cards with this, which is kind of shit, honestly. But it has pretty decent exclusives so far. Before I even continue, I'm not even gonna remotely call this a review, because I think to properly give your full opinions on a console, you're gonna at least have to wait until you see what kind of games it has to offer, i.e. at the very end of its cycle. Which is why people, in hindsight, like the Dreamcast a lot, etc. But let's see here. Blaster Master Zero is only $100. That's 10 euros to you. Very worth it in my opinion. It's really a good game, although it's for 3DS as well. There's Mario Kart 8, Super Mario Odyssey, which I don't have yet. Neither of which. Like I said, I only had Splatoon 2. Breath of the Wild. And then there's gonna be a Pokemon game. There's Pokken Tournament DX. Or even Fire Emblem Warriors if you're into that, but though I haven't heard too much good about it. So as for now, I'd say it has a pretty bright future, and it's not even a year old yet. Pretty impressive. I like how the home menu pops up almost immediately. It's even faster than the PS4 in that regard. It's just so handy. And I know this feature is relatively new as of making this, but there's this function where you can hold down the share button and it'll save the last 30 seconds or so as a video format, even if it's kind of chopped. And like I said, it's only the latest 30 seconds. The PS4 can save up to like 15 minutes or so. And it comes with a very simple editing tool. And it's mostly just meant for you to be able to make highlight reels, which for me is great. I'm gonna say that right now. You can watch in the coming weeks for a compilation of my 6 Splatoon 2 plays. Not that there's too many, so gonna be a short video, but I'm gonna make it. And it's all thanks to that built-in feature, which is really handy. And if not there, you can always save screenshots and stuff, which the Wii U could not, so I guess they finally learned to rip off stuff that does better than you. In this case, it was the PS4, and they stole the share button. Very welcome feature, I'm not complaining at all. The interface is simple, easy to understand, and I like that it's a lot more minimalistic compared to, say, the Wii U. Like, there's no background music or really big like effects when you move the cursor or enter a button. It's, like I said, it's really simple. The sound effects are just clicks pretty much instead of the Wii U's bong, which I prefer, honestly. The album feature could have been a bit better. You should be able to sort them by games or something. I'm not sure if you can improve the game interface. Like on the menu screen, you can see all the games like a list, like going from left to right. On the 3DS, you can make it so that pretty much all of them show up on a page, in return that the icons turn a bit smaller. Not sure if they said it, but that would be much welcomed. Not that you'll be able to fit much, because it only has like 22 gigs of internal memory, which is not even gonna fit for Breath of the Wild, from what I've heard. The shop also comes up a lot faster, and it's a lot simple in its design, though I do wish you could sort or search for games by like developers or even their genres if you're into that. And the battery life for the Joy-Cons are pretty good, though I think you can only recharge them while the console is in sleep mode, which, speaking of, has a very odd design. There's like a lid you can put down, because that plastic thing is not the console, it's the screen. And honestly, it's surprisingly powerful for something so relatively small. And I suppose it will satisfy my gaming needs, so to say. It's still very young, but thus far, I actually like it. The game I look forward to the most getting right now is Puyo Tetris and Zelda, in that order. Just, God, if you're watching this, please download the Puyo Tetris demo. But anyway, Splatoon 2, there's not too much to me to say about it because I played Splatoon 1. I like it. It's certainly an improvement of the first game, though I can't say it's Splatoon 2. The graphics aren't that much better. The abilities as such just feel like retweaking. But the experience overall is more, well, better and fun. More... Oh, shit. Better and more fun. God damn it. Though it is pretty much the same stuff. I like how there's small touches here and there, like the ink in single player looks a bit more glitterish for some reason, but in single player it doesn't have that, which is a good way to try to distinguish them. I like the music a bit better in this one. I wasn't too much of a fan of the music in the past one, but this one, yeah, like I said, it's not magnificent to me, but I like it. I also like the new Squid Sisters, if you call them that, a bit better. They have better design and their music just sounds a bit better. Even if it's pretty much the Squid Sisters again. Although, to be fair, they at least try to distinguish them via how their music sounds. It's not just, oh, it's the Squid Sisters again. No, they actually try to give them a unique sound in their performance stuff. Though I suppose the dances, if you could even call that, aren't as quotation marks choreographed as the previous were, but it's simple and it works. I'm talking, of course, that what you see during the Splatfest. But it's Splatoon again. I'm glad I have it, honestly. I'm not sure if you should buy this if you have the previous game. If you just want Splatoon again, then yeah, it's good for you. But if you're hoping for something like really updated or Splatoon but with a new twist, I don't think you'll quite find it. I mean, there's enough of quite new stuff like new specials. But overall, it's just Splatoon again. And to some, it's good and I don't mind it. It's just that I played Splatoon to death already, so I'm not sure if how much I'm gonna play this game. Although I do really, really like the addition of Salmon Run, which is a PvE event, and it's actually really fun, if difficult. It was a bit rambly, but these were just the things I can think of to talk about these two things for now. Thank you so much for listening. Please stay tuned for my Splatoon 2 video. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.